Alright, so the case I will be discussing is the Securities and Exchange Commission versus Casca Interplanetary, Incorporated, 1974. In this case, the Securities and Exchange Commission sought an injunction against Casca Interplanetary Incorporated for allegedly violating the federal security laws. Specifically, the SEC maintained that a pyramid promotion enterprise operated by Casca was within the territory of the term security, as employed by the Securities Act of 1933 and the Securities Exchange Act of 1934. As such, it had to be registered with the SEC pursuant to the 1933 Act, and that the manner in which Casca purveyed its enterprise to potential investors contravened the anti-fraud provisions of the 1934 Act. The district court denied the injunction, holding that the Casca scheme did not involve the sale of the security. In order to determine whether an investment contract was present, the district court applied the test set out by the SEC versus W.J. Howie and Company, which contains three elements. 1. That there is an investment of money. 2. That the scheme in which an investment is made functions as a common enterprise. And 3. That under the same scheme, profits are derived solely from the efforts of individuals other than the investors. The Court of the Appeals of the Fifth Circuit focused primarily on the third element of this test. The court decided that the appropriate inquiry is whether the efforts made by those other than the investor are the undeniably significant ones, those essential managerial efforts which affect the failure or success of the enterprise. In the present case, Casca maintained a manual for how all investors were to conduct opportunity meetings. The court reasoned that an investor's sole contribution in the following of the script is a nominal one. Without the scenario created by the opportunity meetings and go tours, an investor would invariably be powerless to realize any return on his investment. Ultimately, the court determined that Howie is effective in determining whether a company is dealing in securities under an investment contract. Further, they set out that the correct inquiry for the third element of this test. The precedent establishes that a key aspect of a pyramid scheme is that the managerial decisions of a business are not made by the investors.